Since the start of the pandemic, many of us have been working or studying from home, which some people have found to be productive and safe. However, this has prevented us from meeting together and have group brainstorming sessions which are important to developing and perfecting ideas. Microsoft Whiteboard is an application that allows you to create and collaborate with others on a digital canvas from almost anywhere. There are different ways to work with others on Microsoft Whiteboard. In a Teams meeting, in a web browser, or by downloading the Microsoft Whiteboard app on Windows, Mac, or iOS. I will be demonstrating on Teams today. To begin, you will need to be in a Teams meeting. Along the top bar, select the Share Content icon and choose to collaborate on Microsoft Whiteboard. You will be presented with the option to Present Whiteboard, where only you can edit, or Collaborate on Whiteboard, where everyone in the meeting can edit. Before you begin, you will want to name your whiteboard to set it apart from any other boards you have. It is also good to note the Settings button on the top right hand of the screen. If you choose Format Background, you can change the whiteboard's color and grid layout. Some people like a grid background to keep their content tidy. Finally, in terms of navigating, you can move around the board by clicking and dragging, and to zoom in and out, use the mouse wheel or pinch the screen. When it comes to creating content, Microsoft Whiteboard has many different templates for you to choose from, which are categorized into groups. If you want to brainstorm, problem solve, plan a project, or just do some icebreakers, there is probably a template there to start you off. Just select one, place it on your board, and edit it accordingly. It is easy to add items to your board by selecting what you want from the Create or Inking menus. You can add individual sticky notes or a grid of them. To add text to them, click on the sticky note and select the pencil icon. You can also change the color of each or delete them by choosing the appropriate icon. You can add more sticky notes to a grid by clicking on the Add Note button. You can add text, shapes and reactions to your board. With these, you can easily resize them and change their color by clicking on them and dragging the anchor points, and by using the menu that appears above them. Another great thing about Microsoft Whiteboard is the ability to add images, PDFs, and PowerPoint files. You can add images from your device and documents that you have previously uploaded to Teams. You can decide which pages you want to add and resize them. When adding content to your board, it is good practice to add alternate text to each item. This will allow you to describe the object and its contents to someone who may be blind or has low vision. Finally, the last thing you can add to your whiteboard is annotations using the inking menu along the top. You can choose 3 preset pens and a highlighter. If you click on each one, you can adjust the thickness and color and whether the pen has an arrow tip. To use the eraser tool, simply click on a drawn line to erase the whole line. You can select multiple items on your board by using the lasso tool from the inking menu. Draw a circle around everything you want to select, or you can alternatively press Ctrl and click each item if you're using a PC. Once you are finished brainstorming or planning with your team online, you might want to export the board. You can do this by clicking on Settings and selecting Export Image. This will save your board as a PNG file for you to view later. And there you have it. A simple way for you and your team to collaborate and create ideas together as if you were using a real whiteboard, but with a few extra bits of functionality.